Hello, champ. Congratulations on clearing the NOS Level 1 exam. Welcome to India's most awaited and award winning Olympiad finale, the NOF Champions League. We've prepared 4 sample papers, 40 questions each, with free video solutions to help you perform your best. Watch carefully, take notes, practice, and excel. Here is your math sample paper with solutions.
Sample paper 2, class 7. Question number 1. What is the sum of prime numbers between 10 and 30? The prime numbers between 10 and 30 are 1 are 11 plus 13 plus 17 plus 19 plus 23 plus 29, which is equal to 112. Comparing with the options, the answer is C, 112. If the least common multiple LCM of two numbers is 60 and one of the numbers is 12, what is the other number? The product of two numbers is equal to the product of their LCM and GCD, greatest common divisor. That is N1 into N2 is equal to LCM into GCD. The other number N2 must be a factor of the LCM and the multiple of GCD. The options provided are 6, 8, 10 and 14. Checking the options, if N2 is equal to 6, LCM of 12 and 6 is equal to 12, which is not equal to 16. If N2 is equal to 8, LCM of 8 and 12 is equal to 24, which is not equal to 16. If N2 is 10, the LCM of 12 and 10 is equal to 60, which is equal to 60. And if N2 is 14, the LCM of 14 and 12 is equal to 84, which is not equal to 16. So comparing with the options, the answer is C, 10. Which of the following numbers is not a perfect square? The perfect square is an integer that is square of another integer. 144 is 12 squared. 169 is 14 squared. 210 is not square of an integer, and 196 squared is 13 square. So the answer is 210C. The sum of 0.25, 0.75 and 1.5 is, that is 0.25, 0.75, 1.50. The sum is 2.50. Comparing with the options, the answer is B, 2.5. Question number 5. Convert 3.125 into a fraction. The decimal can be written in the form of fraction as 3.125 upon 1000. Simplifying this fraction, we have 25 upon 8. That is option A. Question 6. James completes 5 by 8 of his homework in 3 hours. How much more time will he need to complete the rest of his work if he works at the same speed? The total homework is 1. James completed 5 by 8. The remaining fraction is 1 minus 5 by 8, which is equal to 3 by 8. James completes 5 by 8 of his homework in 3 hours. The rate of work is constant. Time per eighth of the homework is total time upon fraction completed. That is 3 hours upon 5 by 8, which is equal to 24 by 5. Alternatively, the time needed for each 1 by 8 is 3 by 5 hours. The time needed for the remaining 3 by 8 of his homework is equal to time per eighth upon remaining fraction. That is 3 by 5 into 3, which is 9 by 5, which is equal to 1.8 hours. Comparing with the options, the answer is C, 1.8 hours. Question number 7. What is the value of 2 to the power 3 into 2 to the power 4 divided by 2 to the power 5? Using the rule of a to the power m into a to the power n is equal to a to the power m plus n, and the rule a to the power m divided by a to the power n is equal to a to the power m minus n, we have 2 to the power 3 plus 4 minus 5, which is 2 to the power 2. Comparing with the options, the answer is A. Which of the following numbers is a terminating decimal? A fraction p by q is its simplest form is terminating decimal if and only if the prime factors of the denominator q are 2 and or 5. For A, denominator 15 is equal to 3 into 5. Contains the factor 3, so non-terminating. 5 by 16 is 2 to the power 4, contains only 2, so terminating. 11 by 30, denominator is 30, that is 2 into 3 into 5, contains 3, so non-terminating. And 17 by 45, denominator is 45, which is 3 to the power 2 into 5, contains factor 3, so non-terminating. Hence the answer is B, 5 by 16. Question 9. The value of 2 to the power 3 into 3 to the power 2 minus 3 to the power 3 is. Evaluating the powers, we have 2 to the power 3, that is 2 into 2 into 2, that is 8, into 3 to the power 2, that is 3 into 3, that is 9, minus 3 to the power 2, that is 3 3s are 9. Multiplying, performing multiplication first and then subtraction, that is 8 9s are 72 minus 9, which is 63. Comparing with the options, the answer is C, 63. Question number 10. If x plus y is equal to 5 and xy is equal to 6, find the value of x square plus y square. Using the algebraic identity for x plus y whole square, that is x plus y whole square, that is equal to x square plus y square plus 2xy. Rearranging the identity to solve for x plus y, we have x square plus y square is equal to x plus y squared minus 2xy. Given that x plus y is equal to 5 and xy is equal to 6, that is y squared minus 2 into 6, that is equal to 13. So comparing with the options, the answer is D, 13. Question 11. If x plus 2y square plus x square plus y square is equal to 100, find x square plus 4y square. Expanding the first term using the algebraic identity a plus b whole square is equal to a square plus b square plus 2ab, we have x plus 2y whole squared is equal to x square plus 2x 2y plus 2y whole squared, that is equal to x square plus 4xy plus 4y square. Substitute and expand term back into their original equation. We have x square plus 4xy plus 4y square plus x square y whole square is equal to 100. Rearrange to isolate the target expression x square plus 4xy. We have x square plus 4y square is equal to 100 minus 4xy minus x squared y whole square. The value of x square plus 4y square depends on the value of x and y and xy, which are not explicitly given. The equation x plus 2y whole square plus x square y whole square is equal to 100 has multiple solutions for x and y. So, comparing with the options, the answer is D, cannot say. Simplify x plus 2 whole square minus x square minus 6x minus 21. Expand the squared term and distribute the negative signs, that is x plus 2 whole squared minus x square minus 6x minus 21 is equal to x square plus 4x plus 4 minus x square plus 6x plus 21. Group and sum the terms with the same power of x. We have plus x cancel out with minus x. Hence, 4x plus 6x has 10x plus 4 plus 21, 25. Comparing with the options, the answer is 10x plus 25, D. Question 13. A number is increased by 25% and then reduced by 20%. The final result is 720. What is the original number? Let the number be n. Increasing the number by 25 means multiplying by 1.25, and reducing the result by 20 means multiplying by 0.80. That is, now increasing the number by 25% will give us n into 1.25. that is equal to 1.25 N. Now, increasing this new number by 20%, that is multiplying by 0.80, we have 1.25 N into 0.80, which is equal to 1 N. So, solving for N, we have N into 1 is equal to 720. So, N is equal to 720. Comparing with the options, the answer is D, 720. The age of a father and son are in the ratio 5:2. If the father is 30 years older than the son's age is. Let the father's age be F and the son's age be S. So, ratio is equal to F is to S as 5:2. Or this can be written as F upon S is equal to 5 upon 2. Which means F is equal to 5 by 2 S. The father is 30 years older than the son. That is F minus S is equal to 30. Substituting the expression for x in step 1 into equation from step 2, we have 5 by 2 S minus S is equal to 30. That is 5 by 2s minus 2 by 2s is equal to 30. That is 3 by 2s is equal to 30. That is s is equal to 30 into 2 upon 3, which is equal to 20. Comparing with the options, the answer is A, 20. Question number 15. The cost of 5 apples and 3 oranges is rupees 45, and the cost of 2 apples and 4 oranges is rupees 32. Find the cost of 1 apple. Let the cost of an apple be A and the cost of 1 orange be O. So, from the problem description, we have two equations. 5A plus 3O is equal to 45. This is equation 1. And 2A plus 4O is equal to 32. This is equation 2. Multiplying equation 1 by 4 and equation 2 by 3 to eliminate O, we have 20A plus 12O equal to 180 and 6A plus 12O is equal to 96. Subtracting equation 4 from equation 3, we get 14A is equal to 84. Solving for A is equal to 84 by 14, which is equal to 6. Comparing with the given options, the answer is A, 6. Two alloys contain gold and silver in the ratio 2:3 and 3:4, respectively. If equal quantities of both alloys are melted to form a third alloy, what is the ratio of gold to silver in the third alloy? In the first alloy, the total parts are 2 plus 3, which is equal to 5. So the proportion of gold is equal to 2 upon 5 and the proportion of silver is equal to 3 upon 5. In the second alloy, the total parts are 3 plus 4, which is equal to 7. So proportion of gold is 3 upon 7 and that of silver is equal to 4 upon 7. When equal quantities are melted, the total gold portion in the new alloy is the average of two portions. That is, total gold is equal to 1 by 2, 2 upon 5 plus 3 upon 7, which is equal to 29 upon 70. And total silver is equal to 1 upon 2, 4 upon 7 plus 3 upon 5, which is equal to 41 upon 70. The ratio of gold to silver in the third alloy will be 29 upon 70 is to 41 upon 70, which is equal to 29 is to 41. Comparing with the given options, the answer is D, 29 is to 4. Question 17. The salaries of A, B, and C are in the ratio 5 is to 6 is to 7. If C's salary is rupees 21,000, what is the total salary of all three? The ratio of salaries for A, B, and C is 5 is to 6 is to 7. The C's salary corresponds to 7 parts, which is given as rupees 21,000. So, value per part is equal to C's salary upon C's ratio part, that is 21,000 upon 7, which is equal to 3,000 per part. Calculating the total number of ratio parts, that is 5 plus 6 plus 7, which is equal to 18. So the total salary is equal to total parts into value per parts, that is 18 into 3000, which is equal to 54,000. Comparing with the given options, the answer is B, 54,000. Question 18. A container contains a mixture of milk and water in the ratio 3 is to 7. How much of the mixture must be removed and replaced with pure milk so that the new ratio becomes 13 is to 7? The container initially holds 20 liters of mixture. Initial volume is 20 liter with a milk to water ratio of 3 is to 7. That is total of 10 parts. So initial water is 7 upon 10, which is into 20, which is equal to 14 liters. And let X be the amount of mixture removed and replaced. The amount of water removed is 7 by 10 X. The amount of water remaining is 14 minus 7 upon 10 X. After replacement with pure milk, the final volume is still 20 liters. The final milk to water ratio is 13 is to 7, that is total 20 parts. The final water quantity is 7 upon 20 into 20, that is 7 liters. So solving for X, which is water remaining, is equal to final water, that is 14 minus 7 upon 10x is equal to 7. Solving for X, that is equal to 10 liters. Comparing with the options, the answer is B, 10 liters. A man sells a product at rupees 1200, making a profit of 20%. What is the cost price of the product? The selling price is 1200 and the profit is 20% of the cost price. The formula relating these is selling price is equal to cost price plus profit. Selling price is equal to cost price plus profit, which is equal to selling price plus 0.20 into CP, which is equal to 1.20 CP. Calculating the cost price, that is 1200, which is equal to 1.20 cost price. So cost price is equal to 1000. Comparing with the given options, the answer is A, 1000. Question 20. A person bought a table for rupees 5000 and sold it at a profit of 800. What is the profit percentage? The cost price is 5000 and the profit amount is rupees 800. The profit percentage is calculated as the ratio of profit to cost price multiplied by 100. So profit percentage is equal to profit, that is 800, upon cost price, that is 5000, into 100, which is equal to 16%. Comparing with the options, the answer is B, 16%. The cost price of an article is rupees 4800 and it is sold for rupees 5760. What is the profit percentage? The profit is the selling price minus the cost price, that is profit is equal to 5760 minus 4800, which is equal to 960. The profit percentage is the profit divided by the cost price multiplied by the 100. So profit percentage is equal to profit, which is 960, upon cost price, which is 4800, into 100, which is equal to 20%. Comparing with the options, the answer is C, 20%. Question 22. The compound interest on rupees 2000 at 10% per annum for 2 years is rupees 420. What is the amount? The total amount A is the principal plus compound interest. Given that principal is rupees 2000 and compound interest is rupees 420, amount is equal to 2000 plus 420, which is equal to 2420. Comparing with the options, the answer is B. A sum of money becomes rupees 1210 in 2 years at 10% compound interest per annum. What is the rate of interest if the sum was 1000 initially? The formula for amount with compound interest is A is equal to P 1 plus R to the power T, where A is rupees 1210, P is rupees 1000 and T is 2 years. The rate of R is in decimal form. Substituting the value and solving for R, we have 1, 2, 1, 0 is equal to 1, 0, 0, 0, 1 plus R to power 2. That is 1, 2, 1, 0 upon 1, 0, 0, 0 is equal to 1 plus r power 2. That is 1.21 is equal to root 1.21 is equal to 1 plus r. That is 1.1 is equal to 1 plus r. Solving for r is equal to 0.1. Rate percentage is equal to r into 1000 is equal to r into 100%, which is equal to 0.1 into 100%, which is equal to 10%. Comparing with the given options, the answer is B, 10%. A sum of rupees 5,000 is invested for 2 years at an interest rate of 12 per annum, compounded half yearly. What is the amount at the end of 2 years? The annual rate is 12%. So half yearly rate is 12% divided by 2, which is 6%, or 0.06 in decimal. The total amount is 2 years. So the number of compounding periods n is equal to 2 into 2, which is equal to 4. Use the compound interest formula with adjusted values. That is, a is equal to 1 plus r to the power n. Given p is 5,000, r is 0.06 and n is 4. A is equal to 5,000 1 plus 0.06 to the power 4. That gives us A as 5,000 into 1.26247696, which gives us A as 6312.38. Six three one 2.38 is the closest to option B, 6240. So the answer is B. Question 25. The simple interest on a certain sum for 4 years at 15% per annum is rupees 2,400. What will be the total amount at the end of 4 years? The formula for simple interest is given by PRT upon 100, where P is principal, R is the rate, and T is the time in years. Given SI, simple interest, as rupees 2,400, R as 15%, and T as 4 years, we can find P. 2400 is equal to P into 15 into 4 upon 100. Solving for P, we have P equal to 2400 into 100 upon 15 into 4, which gives us P equal to 4,000. The total amount is the sum of principal and simple interest. So amount is equal to 4,000 plus simple interest, which is 2,400, which gives us 6,400. Comparing with the options, the answer is D, 6,400. The measure of angle, which is equal to complementary angle, is 45. Complementary angles are two angles whose sum is 90 degrees. To find an angle that is equal to its own complement, let the angle be x, and its complement is also x. So x plus x is equal to 90, which is 2x is equal to 90. So x is equal to 45. Question 27. Which of the following figures is linear pair? Linear pair consists of two adjacent angles formed when two lines intersect, such that their non-common arms form a straight line. The sum of angles in a linear pair is 180 degrees. For A, we have 60 plus 20, which is 180 degree. For figure B, we have 90 and 45, which is 140. For B and C, both is 140 degree. And for D, we have 20 plus 40, which is 60 degree. So the answer is A. Question 28. The angles in linear pair are B. Supplementary. Question 29. A rectangular water tank is 3 meters long, 2 meters wide, and 1 meter deep. How many liters of water can it hold? The volume V of the tank is calculated using the formula volume is equal to length into width into depth. That is 2 into 3 into 1, which is equal to 6 meter cube. Since 1 meter cube is equal to 1000 liters, the volume in liters is 6 into 1000, which is equal to 6000 liters. Comparing with the options, the answer is A. Question 30. A sphere of radius 7 centimeters is melted down and recast into small spheres of radius 1 centimeter each. How many small spheres can be made? The volume V of a sphere is given by the formula V is equal to 4 by 3 by r square. The volume of larger sphere V with the radius 7 is equal to 4 by 3 by r cube, which is equal to 4 by 3 pi into 343 centimeter cube. The volume of the smaller cubes with radius 1 centimeter is equal to 4 by 3 pi r cube, which is equal to 4 by 3 pi into 1 centimeter cube. The number of small spheres n that can be made is the ratio of the large sphere volume to the small sphere volume. That is n is equal to 4 by 3 pi 343 upon 4 by 3 pi 1. That is 343. Comparing with the options, the answer is A, 343. A cylindrical tank has a radius of 7 meters and a height of 10 meters. It is filled with water up to a height of 8 meters. A metal sphere of 2 meters is submerged completely in the water. How much will the water level rise after the sphere is removed? The volume of the metal sphere with radius 2 meter is equal to 4 by 3 pi r cube, which is 4 by 3 pi r cube, which is equal to 32 by 3 pi. When the sphere is removed, the volume of the water that displaced with the sphere is removed from the tank. This volume is equal to the volume of the sphere. The change in water level is related to this volume and the base area of the cylindrical tank. That is, V sphere is equal to A base into water level, that is del H. The base area of cylindrical tank with radius 7 meter is pi r square, which is equal to pi 7 square, which is equal to 49 pi. Rearranging the equation from step 2 to solve for del H, that is del H is equal to volume of sphere is equal to A base, that is 32 by 3 pi upon 49 pi, which is equal to 32 by 147 meter. The calculated value of pi h 32 upon 147 meter can be approximated as 32 by 140 meters, which is equal to 8 by 35 meters. The water level will fall by approximately 8 by 35 meters after the sphere is removed. The question asks for the rise after the sphere is removed, which is 0. Or it might be asking how much the water level rose when the sphere was submerged. Assuming the latter, the water level rises by 32 by 147 meter, which is approximately 4 by 35 meter. Comparing with the given options, the answer is B, 8 by 35 meters. Question 32. A die is rolled twice. What is the probability of getting a sum of 9? The dice is rolled twice. There is 6 by 6 into 6, that is 36 possible outcomes. The combinations that the result in the sum of 9 are 3, 6, 4, 5, 5, 4, and 6, 3. There are 4 successful outcomes. The probability of the number of successful outcomes divided by the total number of outcomes, that is 4 upon 36, which is equal to 1 upon 9. Comparing with the given options, answer is B, 1 upon 9. The range and mean of a data set are 40 and 30 respectively. If the smallest value is 10, what is the largest value? The range of a data set is the difference between the largest value and the smallest value. That is 40 is equal to largest value minus smallest value, that is 10. So largest value is equal to 50. Comparing with the options, answer is B, 50. A histogram shows the number of students scoring marks in test. The tallest bar corresponds to the histogram groups numerical data into bins, range of marks. The height of each bar represents the frequency within that specific range. The mode is the value or range of the values that appears most frequently in a dataset. In a histogram, the tallest bar indicates the range with the highest frequency. The answer is A, the mode. Question 35. Consider a 3 by 3 square grid. How many unique reflectional symmetries does the grid have? A 3 by 3 square grid has the same symmetries as a square. The line of reflectional symmetry for a square are one horizontal line through the middle, one vertical line through the middle, two diagonal lines from corner. There are 4 unique lines of reflectional symmetry. So the answer is 4. Question 36. How many axes of rotational symmetry does a regular tetrahedron have? Rotational symmetry involves rotating an object around an axis so that it looks the same as its original position. A regular tetrahedron has 4 axes of 3-fold rotational symmetry passing through a vertex and the center of the opposite face. 3 axes of 2-fold rotational symmetry passing through the midpoints of opposite edges. The total number of axes of rotational symmetry is 4 plus 3, which is 7. However, the options provided are 6, 12, 8, and 4. The standard count for unique access is 7, but based on the option, 4 is the number of three-fold access, assuming the question asks for primary access or the number matching an option. 4 is the answer. 37. A gear with 12 equally spaced teeth is interlocked with a gear with 15 equally spaced teeth. What is the largest angle of rotation that aligns both gears to their original positions simultaneously? The angle for each tooth on the first gear is 360 degree upon 12, which is equal to 30 degree. And for the second gear is 360 degree upon 15, which is equal to 24 degrees. The smallest angle that aligns both the gears simultaneously is the LCM of angles per tooth, that is 30 and 24. The prime factors of 30 equal to 2 into 3 into 5, and for 24 is equal to 2 into 2 into 2 into 3. So the LCM is equal to 2 to the power 3 into 3 into 5, which is equal to 120. So the smallest angle of rotation that aligns both square is 120 degrees. Comparing with the questions, the answer is D, insufficient data. Question 38. A can complete a task in 15 days while B can complete it in 20 days. They work together for 5 days. How much work remains? A completes the task in 15 days, so A's daily work rate is 1 by 15 of the task per day. B completes the task in 20 days, so B's daily work rate is 1 by 20 of the task per day. The combined work rate of A and B working together is the sum of their individual rates, that is 1 upon 15 plus 1 upon 20, which is equal to 7 by 60 of task per day. Calculating the work done in 5 days, that is work done is equal to combined rate into time, that is 7 upon 60 into 5, which is equal to 7 by 12. The total work is 1. The remaining work is 1 minus work done, that is 1 minus 7 by 12, which is equal to 5 by 12. Comparing with the given options, the answer is C, 5 by 12. Question 30. A person walks 10 meters north and then turns to east and walks 10 meters, then turns to south and walks 10 meters. Finally, turns west and walks 10 meters. How far is he from his starting point? The person walks 10 meters north from his initial point. Then he turns east and walks 10 meters. Then he turns south and walks 10 meters. And then turns west and walks 10 meters. We can see that he completes a complete square. That is, he is back to his initial position. So the answer is A, 0 meters. Question 40. Pipe A can fill a tank in 10 hours and pipe B can fill it in 15 hours. Pipe C can empty the tank in 30 hours. If all three pipes are open together, how long will it take for the tank to fill? Pipe A fills the tank in 10 hours, so its filling rate is 1/10 of the tank per hour. Pipe B fills the tank in 15 hours, so its rate is 1 by 15 of the tank per hour. And pipe C empties the tank in 30 hours, so its emptying rate is 1 by 30 of the tank per hour. When all three pipes are open, the net rate is the sum of the filling rates minus the emptying rates. So rate net is equal to 1 by 10 plus 1 by 15 minus 1 by 30, which is equal to 4 by 30. Simplifying the fraction, that is 2 by 15 of the tank per hour. The time required to fill the entire tank, 1 unit of the work, is the reciprocal of the net rate. That is time is equal to 1 upon rate net is equal to 1 upon 2 by 15, which is equal to 15 by 2 hours, which is equal to 7.5 hours. Comparing with the given options, the answer is B, 7.5 hours.
Don't forget to like and subscribe for more useful content.